Thank you all for coming. I'm going to call to order the July 5th, 2017 meeting of the Limestone County Commission. First up, public comments, Pamela.
I have Paul Smith.
Oh, Mr. Smith, how are you? If you could come up to the microphone, please, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, the only thing I need is from Mr. Harrison. I live at 25206 Fawn Lane.
Yes,
What
sir.
was the lane?
Fawn, baby
Okay.
deer. I need my road
That's all.
repaired.
Mitchell, is that off of Mitchell?
Mary Davis Hollow.
Yeah, okay.
I need my road repaired because it's eroded almost halfway across the road. Now, that road has a beautiful blacktop up to my neighbor on the south side. That was done before you became commissioner. Now, I've heard the excuse that nobody knew anybody lived up past that. But right now, that road, there are two houses on up past it. Now, I was under the mistaken impression that mower crews or sprayer crews would report conditions. Apparently, they haven't, so.
Yeah,
It
if you
won't-
call me, have you tried to contact me?
I called once, but the phone, I don't know. I'm on a cell phone system. And I've had you up there once to repair the road up at the end of my driveway, but this is on between my driveway and my southern neighbors.
Yeah.
So if you could put that on the agenda and take
Okay.
a look at it, please.
We'll look at it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
all I need, sir.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else, Pamela?
No, sir.
Could you call roll, please, ma'am?
Commissioner Hill stated he was on his way.
All right.
Commissioner Turner,
Here.
Commissioner Black,
Here.
Commissioner Harrison.
Here.
All right, everyone except for Commissioner Hill. Commissioner Black, you do yourself, please.
Yes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All righty, first item on the agenda, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from June 19th and 28th, 2017. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
A motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black,
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $2,511,770.70. Do I hear such motion?
So moved.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, resolutions and orders. I'll ask for a motion to approve resolution to resurface Shaw Road from Longgate Road to U.S. Highway 72 using federal aid surface transportation funds. Do I hear such motion?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion?
Yes, where it says there from Longgate Road to U.S. Highway 72, we're going to change that from nuclear plant to U.S. Highway 72. I talked to Mark Massey, and we're probably going to have to change the resolution to show that, because we're going to go that extra 3/4 of a mile and go ahead and do it to the light there to entrance into Browns Ferry.
Do I need to go ahead and have that voted down and then have another one to include extra mileage, Mark?
I would think so.
Just to clean up the minutes?
Okay, I just didn't want to discuss it until we came to the discussion part, so. Yeah, I rescind my motion so
Okay.
we can make it change to nuclear plant instead of Longgate.
So Mr. Black rescinds his motion. Now I'll ask for a motion to approve the resolution to resurface Shaw Road from Longgate to
No, from nuclear.
from nuclear plant to U.S. Highway
US
72. Yes, sir. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any more discussion? There's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill? Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. There are no contracts, agreements, and grants to come before the commission. There are no budget revisions, no emergency purchases, no board appointments, no bids to be awarded. On personnel actions, I'll ask for a motion to promote Stephen Crowley to patrol lieutenant at the Sheriff's Department. Do I hear such motion?
I make a motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Hill. Any discussion?
Yeah, I just want to say, he's well worthy of this. He done a great job in his previous position. Every time I called about a problem with litter or garbage or something in the right of way, he made sure that he got it taken care of.
I agree with that. Illegal dumping all but stopped, and he's pretty much solved our tire dumping problem, so that's, congratulations to him.
All righty, if there's no further discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill? Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve the merit increases that have been submitted to the commission. You have the list there before you. Do I hear such motion?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill? Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Now that time that the press shows up for our engineer's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Don't have anything for you to vote on this morning. There will be some things that engineering is a part of a little bit later under the commissioner's parts, but did want to mention that on Quinn Road, Bechamp Branch, and also Nick Davis Road, where the county is a partner in with the city. It's a city A-trip project. Those two projects are starting to commence now, and so folks need to keep that in mind as they travel those roads.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Other business, we got to clean up some minutes on some stuff. I'll go ahead and read through this for the people watching. I'm going to ask for a motion to approve the following revisions to be made to the minutes of May 4, 2015, February 6, 2017, and March 20th, 2017. 1, to approve the revised minutes of May 4, 2015, thereby amending motion to approve change orders for Phase 3 of the courthouse renovation project totaling $26,920.29 to credit Garber Construction $4,950 on deducted change order $9,950 for repair to damaging pipe during demolition. The credit is due to existing pipe damage. Correct total change orders approved should be $21,970.29. 2, approve revised minutes of February 6, 2017, thereby amending motion to approve change orders for Phase 3 of the courthouse renovation project totaling $36,112.31 to deduct duplicate VEAP electrical change order number 6 in the amount of $4,420.37 that was previously approved on November 16, 2015. Correct total change orders approved should be $31,691.94. And last, approve revised minutes of March 20th, 2017, thereby amending motion to approve change orders for Phase 3 of the courthouse renovation project totaling $61,451.61, pardon me, to deduct VEAP electrical change order number 13 in the amount of $25,422.91 that was previously approved to not exceed amount of $35,000 on August 12, 2016. The corrected total change orders approved should be $36,028.70. Do I have a motion to approve these following revisions as submitted to the commission?
I'll make the motion.
Pardon me. I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill? Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to remove the following from inventory to sale at public auction held by the Sheriff's Office. Vehicle was purchased through Sheriff's Pistol Permit Fund and inadvertently put on county inventory. It's 2007 Trailblazers. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
I have a motion
Second.
by Mr. Black and a second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill? Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. At this time, we'll move to the report of officers. Commissioner Hill?
Yes, I'd like to thank those that have put the word out about the dumping, the litter, make people aware of that, and I appreciate what's been printed, and also that has been word passed along by my word of mouth. Also, we're going to be triple sealing Holt Road, hopefully in July, according to engineering report. And we're doing bush hogging, patching, ditching, and bushwhacking in our district. And just watch for signs and lights and be careful. Thank you.
Do we need a motion to go ahead and do this?
You need to ask for approval.
I will make a motion then on this whole road, triple seal it. It's going to be about 119,000 or something like 120,000 to triple seal Holt Road per the engineering's quote.
Yes,
I'd
sir.
like to make a motion.
I have a motion to approve resurfacing Holt Road for a total of $120,048. Do I hear a second?
Second.
I have a second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Is there anything further, Commissioner Hill?
That's it.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Turner?
Well, as Bryant mentioned, the joint project between us and the city of Athens, which it's 62% Athens and 38% of District 2's responsibility of what's left of Nick Davis Road to be resurfaced out from Athens at Lindsay Lane out to Mooresville Road. The signs are up, the station markers are all out. I've noticed the painting on the road where leveling and milling may be done. I don't know the exact day to start, but with the signs and all that other work being done, it should be pretty quick. But I'll be asking for approval of. We're going to be doing some triple sealing in East Limestone 2 at Pepper Road from Menifee Road to the dead end, Nick Davis Road from Sanderson Road to the county line, Ennis Road from Pepper Road to McCully Mill, and on Craft Road from the dead end to McCully Mill Road. It'll be a total of $134,299.64.
I have a motion to resurface the roads as allotted by Commissioner Turner. Do I hear in the amount of $134,299.64? Do I hear a second? I have a second by Mr. Hill. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Do you have anything further?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Black?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to triple seal Dogwood Road from Snake Road to the end, then also includes Dogwood Circle, which cuts through. Also to triple seal Fielding Road from Snake Road to Holt Springer Road, from Batts Road from Friend Road to Ripley Road, Calford Road from Grover Road to Browns Ferry, and Neely Road from Huntsville Browns Ferry Road to Nuclear Plant Road. I'd like to make a motion to do that.
I have a motion to triple seal the aforementioned roads by Commissioner Black in the amount of $166,800.44. Do I hear a second?
Second.
I have a second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Commissioner Black, you have anything further?
Yeah, we'll be replacing another cross drain on Batts Road. That's south of Friend Road. It washed out in the recent heavy rains that we've had. We've already replaced one there. We'll be starting today doing work on that one. We will not have a closure of the road. We'll close one lane at a time and do it. We've already got it spotted. Also on the roads, Dogwood, Fielding, Batts, Calford, Neely, we've already done all of the prep work. We've trimmed all the trees, cut everything back, and all we have to do now is clip the shoulders, and we're going to start patching on that tomorrow. We're clipping today. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Harrison?
I'd like to make a motion to resurface Woody Mill Road from East Fair Road to Highway 127 with a triple seal at $116,000. And also Taylor Oaks Lane. Taylor Oaks Lane was one where about 3 weeks ago we ground up. It was the first road that we've got a full tanker of Portland cement and mixed in with it, and compacted it and got it ready to be resurfaced.
How'd that do?
It went well. It went well. Didn't have any problems. Mark, do you have any?
Is that
comments?
similar to like what they did at Woody Springs several years ago? That was amazing. They went out there and grind it all up, done it, and they mixed cement. I thought it'd never last. It got just like concrete.
Yeah. This is not like concrete. Concrete was pretty hard, but it hadn't deteriorated since we did it. We
That's
try to
what they
want to
did.
cover it pretty quick, but we've had trouble with the chip spreader and with the distributor. But hopefully, either this week or next week, be able to chip seal that and seal it up. So I'd like to make a motion to do that.
I have a motion to resurface with triple seal and double seal the aforementioned roads by Commissioner Harrison in the amount of $120,236.33. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill? Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Commissioner Harrison?
I'd like to elaborate a little bit on what Brian said on about the Beechamp project. I think they're expecting to mobilize the 17th, so it will be closed starting on the 17th, that Quinn Road near Dusty Road. The first bridge to be taken out is the easternmost bridge, so all the traffic west of there will have to take 7 Mile Post Road. And then when they get that one done, they're going to move to the next bridge, and then the Dusty Road traffic will go east on Quinn Road. I'd like to tell people that this is a 120-day contract, and nobody thinks it'll take that long. Now, 120-day contract doesn't mean 120 days. That's with weather days in there, and it's working days. It could take as much as up to a year to finish this total project. So people need to be, nobody thinks it's going to take that long, but be prepared and don't come bugging me until a year about when
Sometimes
it's
it
going to be.
takes twice that long to get it even started.
Yeah. Well, they've burned up a couple of weeks in the contract so far, so we're hoping they'll get it done. All right, and also Lovell Road, we finally got tile last Thursday. We replaced the tile. We were backfilling, filling it in, and just about the time we got halfway done with it, we had a deluge and it saturated all the field. And what happened, and you can't dry it out real quick, so we covered it up, and it's still pumping. So I'm afraid if we don't wait till let it dry out, that if a heavy truck goes in there, he can mire down. So we're going to let it dry out and before we and smooth it up before we concrete it back. So it's still closed, officially closed.
Thank you, sir. Thank y'all for coming. Brandon Wallace, our 911 director. Thank y'all for attending today. Who's this gentleman? Who's you?
Jackson Miller, he's my GIS IT coordinator.
Jackson, nice to meet you, young man. Thank you all for coming. Everybody have a great week. With that, we'll recess until 10 a.m. on Wednesday, July 12, 2017 at the Washington Street Courthouse Annex at 310 West Washington Street, Athens, Alabama. Thank you all.